Hi and welcome back to the Cheeky Crypto Podcast. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another podcast video. And in today's video, we're going to have a look at what the whales have been buying most recently. If you enjoy this sort of content, mash up the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. Right. Let's get down to the desktop. Okay, so before we get into what the whales are buying, let's cover some of the news. We got the SEC's Gary Gensler seeking $2.4 billion in funds to chase down crypto misconduct. Now, the SEC have been reactive, not proactive, and I don't think it really matters how much money you supply the SEC with. I don't think they're going to be able to do a good enough job. It needs a complete gutting out, in my opinion. You know, basically, Gary Gensler should go in one day, he should fire all the leadership team and resign immediately. And I think they should get a whole new leadership team in at the SEC that are proactive. Now, why do they need funding? All of these fines that they've been dishing out, why is that not covering the work required? Personally, I kind of feel that the SEC should be doing a far better job. Maybe there's some investment required. I don't dispute that, but that investment should be in better live reporting mechanisms. Because I think if you have reports of what the banks are doing, and I'm thinking like traditionally from the traditional finance sector as well as the crypto sector, get some clarity, get some regulations in place, and have some live reporting direct from the projects. I think this is the way forward. But let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. I think it's an easy job. I think I could go in there and I think I could do the job myself far better than what they're currently doing it. I mean, I think most people could go in and do a better job. And the thing is, I think, a lot of these people are far overpaid than, is necessary. I think you could get the job done cheaper too. It's just my thoughts, my opinions. Really interested to get your views and opinions in the comments below. But he says, they're spread thin and need additional funding to keep up with the increased complexity in the capital markets. Rapid technology innovation in the financial markets has led to misconduct in emerging and new areas, not least in crypto. Addressing this requires new tools, enterprise and resources. This for me is rather interesting. I'm going to drop this in the Discord for you to read through at your leisure. But do you think that the SEC should get additional funding? I personally feel that with the team and the funding that they've got at their disposal, there has been a lot of waste there. I think, taking Ripple to court, a big waste of money. I think, it would be far cheaper to give the clarity and then, if you need investment to be able to, manage the misconduct and, police it better, then I think that's a conversation that we should have once clarity's there, once regulation's there. At the moment, all I see is an awful lot of wasted money from the SEC. I guess the Coinbase, suing Coinbase, for example, will be another iteration for me of wasting money. And ultimately, that's going to be coming from taxpayers and the government in, one form or another. But let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Former Coinbase manager charged with inside trading could potentially be crypto's legal hope, according to reports. Basically, what's being said here in a nutshell, and again, I will drop it in the Discord for you to read through at your leisure, is that he's pleaded guilty to it, but they've labelled it up as securities, and really it's wire fraud. So look, it's rather interesting that I don't think it's really going to change the potential prison term that this individual is going to receive or anything like that. But I do think that it is a positive for crypto if they can prove that actually it wasn't securities and it's actually wire fraud. I think that would be a fantastic thing to to basically get over the line. And again, just it's moving those goalposts. We've got XRP trading volume surges to billions of dollars on South Korean crypto exchanges. XRP trading made up nearly 50% of all volume on 𝗕𝗃𝗪𝗏, a prominent local exchange. What I would say is, I mentioned in the intro to this video that we're going to have a look at where whales are putting their money. We are seeing big and smart money investors increase their positions in XRP, but there is another coin that we're seeing that for as well, so I'm going to dig into that for you as well. And that coin is GMX. It's up it's down 1.76% at the time of recording at $75.13, ranked 71st by market cap. For those of you that aren't aware, this is basically a decentralized exchange. Rather interesting. I really do like this project, but just for clarity, I'm not invested, but I do wish that I had perhaps been getting in when the whales were getting in, at like $26. It's 3x since then. July 2022, again we're looking at $25. I think this is a project for the future, particularly with all of the issues around Binance and other exchanges. This particular exchange could be positioned very, very well going into the next bull cycle. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on that. Now, the article that sort of backs up what's being said here: crypto whales and smart money now accumulating one Ethereum-based altcoin on-chain data suggests, and obviously that is GMX. Now, you can have a look here, buy signal, buy, received from Binance, and you can see all of this sort of stuff going on. Again, I will link this in the Discord for you to read through at your leisure. It's definitely worth joining our Discord, by the way. I will reiterate that to everybody watching. Our Discord has over 7,000 people in there supporting one another navigate the space safely. It's a fantastic community, and one that I think it's definitely worth immersing yourself in. Now, it's absolutely free to join our Discord. Link is in the description of this video. We also do private sales. Nick and myself do pride ourselves on trying to level the playing field and allow people the opportunity to get involved in early investment opportunities within the crypto space. So do check out that we've got Magic Square sale going on in the Discord right now. So definitely worth digging into that, doing some research, see whether it's one that you wish to invest in. Obviously, go away, do your own research. There's no substitute for doing your own research. Take everything that I say and any other influencer in this space with a pinch of salt. We're not financial advisors here at Cheeky Crypto, and they're not in most other YouTube channels or Twitter feeds. If you're looking for a financial advice, go seek a financial advisor. Crypto is massively risky with various different risk factors. You could have fraudulent activity with scammers trying to take your money from you. You can have projects rug pull, draining liquidity pools. You can have all sorts of different scams, people trying to befriend you over a length of time with their goal long term to part you with your money whilst building up a friendship. You got influencers that are just faking it until they make it. You've got influencers that don't tell you that they're paid to endorse a particular project. There is so many different ways that you can potentially lose in the crypto space. Projects fail, legitimate projects fail, as well as scammy projects failing. So it's massively speculative, this sector, but all the negative news that you see around crypto being a scam and all this stuff that you see in the media, it's really no different to the traditional finance sector. There's money laundering from banks, failing processes. We've seen a number of banks be fined in the first few months of 2023 for the lack of use of processes and safeguards to prevent money laundering. We see this in cryptocurrency. You see this in art, all sorts of different things. So I see lots of comments where people are asking why I talk about this stuff. And for me, it's really, really important. It's irrelevant the size of community that perhaps a project has, an influencer has. one person being scammed is so impactful to the cryptocurrency and blockchain space. For example, one person gets scammed out of $5,000, for example, they might tell 100 or 1,000 or 10,000 people. And that can be up to 10,000 people that are no longer going to be adopters of blockchain technology or invest in cryptocurrency because they think it's a scam. Now, I'm always going to call stuff out and try to keep people safe, because that's just in my nature. I want to keep as many people in this space as safe as possible. I hate to hear that people have lost money in this space, and it happens so often. There are scammers trying to coach you into DMs and try to befriend you with the end goal of trying to part you with your hard-earned cash. Now, you see this on Telegram, Discord, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, you name it, they're there, right, trying to part you with your cash. And some of these individuals are very good and clever at what they do, and that is why I talk about it, right? If somebody's trying to DM you or trying to befriend you, just know this one message. Let me leave this message with you for this video. You don't know who it is that you're talking to online. Even if they, proclaim to be something, they might not be. Online you can particularly or potentially, I should say, be whoever you wish to portray yourself to be. And I think that's a very dangerous thing, and something that people should be aware of. We see this all the time, people DMing, trying to, or impersonating is the word that I'm looking for, influencers. You see fake accounts being set up, and messaging, pretending to be somebody they're not. We have a whole security team that try to deal with this within our Discord to keep everybody as safe as possible. And accounts that are suspected of being fake, or somebody impersonating somebody or anything like that, they are straight up banned. We've got to do better as influencers and projects when it comes to our social media platforms. I think it's very, very important to keep people safe in this space, and that is why I talk about it. So look, let me leave you with that message. You don't know who it is that you're talking to online. For me, some safety tips within some of these platforms is try to keep it contained, your communications contained within, say, a Discord channel, a Telegram channel, a Twitter or a Facebook. Try not to get engrossed and pulled into a private DM message with somebody that you don't know in this space. 9 times out of 10, that person's trying to scam you. And I think that, it's really important that we highlight this to people new in the space. Look, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tap in that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.